start talking about what to wear when you're standing in front of your closet and you're having a bloated day. You need to look and feel fabulous, but nothing feels good on your body. Like, what do you wear? I get it, girlfriends. I have had a lot of those experiences lately. And so today I'm going to share with you some of the go-to outfits that I absolutely have, that I absolutely love, plus some styling tricks that I think are going to help you. Now, some of them may seem really crazy and even a little bit counterintuitive, but they work. And I have tried and tested them, let me tell you. Okay, so welcome in, girlfriends. I'm sorry for the delay. There was a little bit of I had a little technical issue. YouTube has changed something suddenly. I'm not sure what was happening with live. But anyway, so let's get stuck in, and I'm so excited to have you here. Please let me know in the comments that you're here. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, put a comment in. It all helps it get to many more people, right? So it all helps every single one of you, even if you're watching in the replay. Okay, so girlfriends, I want to just share with you some of the really easy go-to things. And this is going to help you whether you have gained some, whether you've lost some, all that kind of stuff, but especially on those days. I don't know about you, but I have those days where I wake up and I'm like, whoa, what is going on with my belly? I'm having a little bit of one of the, I'm having a stage, I feel like, not even like a day, a stage. So I'm going to share with you some easy tips. Okay, so first of all, one of the easiest things that you can do, one of the go-tos, and this is something that I have spoken a lot about on my channel, and I'm going to give you an alternative if you really don't like this one, but print, girlfriends, is your best friend. And I'll tell you why. Because print actually disguises a multitude of things. It really does disguise far more than solid colors. And I have found this so to be true, especially recently, because I'm on QVC, and on QVC, I have to wear mostly solid colors. And then I have about 7 cameras all around me from different angles, often right up to my tummy because I'm sharing about a bag. It's like really not the easiest thing. And it comes from all different angles. So I have seen what works and what doesn't, and I've really worked with this in styling. And also one of the challenges is that often like what looks good on camera doesn't always look good in real life, and other way around as well. But these things work. So if I could wear print all the time, I would absolutely wear print all the time because it disguises. So first of all, wearing print is going to help you. Now, you don't have to wear a super busy print. In fact, it's better to have a little bit of like a medium size, kind of not too small print. This kind of thing is really going to do the disguising because you don't see so much, right? Okay, you don't see so much. The second thing is to wear things that have got a little bit of shape to them. So this I'm wearing completely unbelted. I'm going to show you the alternatives in a moment, but this has got some shape. It's not block-like. It's not baggy and bulky, okay? Because that's one of the other things that we as women tend to do. It's just bothering me that I can... Oh, I rolled out that. There we go. Okay, so where the camera's sitting. So the thing is, I don't want you to be wearing baggy, bulky things because that's actually going to make your whole body look wider. So sometimes what happens as women is listen, I get it. I get it more now than I've ever gotten it before in my life. Sometimes what happens, especially with our bellies, when we're in protection mode, when we're in like, I want to cover it up, what we tend to do is wear big baggy clothes to try and cover up. And that just does not work. It doesn't work at all. It actually makes it worse. But it doesn't mean that you now have to go and wear super tight and hope for the best either. Because it's not about that either. It's about that in between. So what you want is you want something that has shape. Do you see how this is cut? This has got shaping in the waist and then it flares at the hem. You don't want things that are going to be very block-like because can you see what that does? that actually places more emphasis, and I'm going to stand to the side as well. Look at that. It places more emphasis on the tummy. Whereas when you're wearing it in more of a shape like this, where it has shaping into the waist and then flares at the hem, it gives you balance. It's a lot more flattering. Can you see the difference? So here, if I go really like block like or even narrow to the bottom, can you see how that makes the focus here at my widest point? And we don't want that, right? We want to de-emphasize the belly. Now, the other thing that you can do, and girlfriends, brace yourselves. Okay, are you ready for this one? This is very counterintuitive, and I get it as well. Because when I'm in that space of like, oh, I'm feeling so bloated, I'm not feeling great, the last thing I want is things touching my belly, right? It just doesn't feel comfortable. However, let me tell you that one of the best things that you can do, when you are bloated, you're having a bloated day, is to belt your waist. I know, it sounds totally crazy. I get it. I really do get it. But let me explain why. So first of all, what you're not going to do, okay, so let me just say, you're not going to be doing this. Okay? That's not going to do anything for your belly. It's going to emphasize it. It's right on your belly, and it's going to make you look very straight up and down, or just your whole body at that width. You also are not going to do this. That's also not good. Can you see that? I don't have much of a waist, so you really can see this here. Like, it's it just is, it's not quite right. Okay, so that's a little too low. What you want is to go high up into your waist, almost above your natural waist. So my natural waist, the little bit of a waist that I do have, is actually here. It's actually here. When I go above the waist, it's so much more flattering, and it actually emphasizes my narrowest point. Plus, these magic belts really do work the magic, because you tie them, and then the ties go down the body, and it draws the eye down the body, and it draws the attention to this rather than this. Okay? Do you see where I'm going? Even if you look to the side, I'm just going to be really transparent. Even if you look to the side, are you seeing much belly? I'm not seeing it. I'm super self-conscious about it at the moment. Okay? Am I doing there? Can you see? So what it does is it totally takes the emphasis to your highest part of your waist and away from your belly, especially if you have got a print on. It works even better. It does work also in a solid. I'm going to show that to you in a second. But this works like a charm. It is one of the best ways that you can do it. Now, I know it's going to feel a little weird, especially in the beginning, but I'd love for you to try it at home and see what I mean. It does allow, it's not touching your belly, so it's not painful. And these belts are not super, you can have them as tight or as loose as you want them, which also really helps. But can you see how it totally transforms my look? So even if I compare it from loose, okay, so this is loose and it has some shape, still good, all right, still good, but look at what happens when I add the belts. I'm just going to re-emphasize high up into my waist, and I'm tying it. And what's a good idea is to tie it to the side, because the side also takes the eye off center into something more asymmetrical, and then the eye goes down the body. Can you see how it changes that? The thing is, girlfriends, this is what often happens. We are so self-conscious, including myself, about our bellies. So we look down and we see what we're looking at from down here. I'm not going to bring the camera here. I have to get it off the stand and everything. But literally, that's what we're looking at. So we think that's apparent to everybody else, but it isn't. People are looking at you as a whole, and when you give an illusion, when you create attention towards the places Let me say that again. When you draw attention to other places besides your tummy, you actually de-emphasize your tummy. And that's what you want to do. It's like magic. It's like how a magician works. What a magician does is he or she will draw attention over there while they're quickly doing something over here that's going to make it look like a trick. That is the illusion. So you're drawing attention here instead of your belly. Whenever you dress to try and cover it up, it's going to make that the focus. The other thing that you can do with this particular dress, and by the way, all these products are in the products below. You can also go to tracygoldnewyork.com. So this is also a really great way that you can do things. You can actually take this off the shoulder. This also draws attention to somewhere else versus your belly. So let's say, for argument's sake, you lose the belt, but you do the off the shoulder. Do you see how the eye goes to where there's skin? Okay, this is the interesting thing. That's why lengths are sometimes quite tricky, and because it draws attention to skin. In this case, we have this. That draws the eye across the body as opposed to here. Okay, even the way this dress here goes from higher to lower, asymmetrical, draws the eye down and across the body. So this kind of thing can also detract attention, still make you feel and look pretty sexy and fun, but you're de-emphasizing your tummy. You can still wear the belt. You want to take it to another level, you can still wear the belt, and it will work really well too. It just depends. I'm just giving you various different options. Okay, so I hope this is making sense. So first of all, let's just recap on this look. The print definitely works to disguise because the print shows less than the solid color. However, you do need to wear it in shapely clothing. So you can either wear something that you need, something that has shape, okay, not something baggy. It doesn't mean tight, it just means shape. You can draw attention across like this to show some skin that will detract attention. And if you want to take it really to the next level, you can belt it. The belting is going to de-emphasize the tummy, draw the eye down the body, make you look taller, make you look slimmer, and you suddenly are not feeling so bloated because you're not paying attention to it, even when you look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, so even when I do on the sides, you can see that. There's a tiny bit, but let me tell you, nothing in comparison to when you're just trying to cover it up. Okay, so there's another way that you can do it. And that is to add a waistcoat, okay, or a jacket. A little crop jacket, a nipped in the waist jacket. Maybe you have something at home that you absolutely love. This is a great way to draw the eye down the body and away from here. It changes the emphasis. Remember, girlfriends, it isn't about covering it up. It's about changing the emphasis, okay? But what's very important, please, heed me when I tell you, do not wear oversized, big, baggy, thinking that that's going to cover. That's just going to make you look bulky all the way around. Whereas when you go nipped in the waist, look at the difference. Okay, so even though I'm wearing this open, I've lost the belt because now I don't need it. This is giving me the nip in the waist. It's giving me support at the back. I'm loving that. I can either wear it, and this is strategically designed so that, look at that, it's just kind of above where the belly is. We don't want it down there, okay, because that's not a good place. We want it a little bit above. Look at how this draws the attention down and chink there, as opposed to the belly and across, okay? I personally, for this look, love it open with this dress. I feel like with this dress, it looks really great open, drawing the attention down the body, especially because there is a gold zip there, so that even draws it further. So unlike if I put a black zip in here, it may not have the same effect as it would like this. It is such a good one. Ah, Kaylee, you love the bit. Thank you, girlfriend. It's so, yeah, this is really fun. Let me just show you, Kel. Let me just put my hair up. Hello, girlfriend. It's so good to see you. Okay. Oh, I think I've missed. Yeah, my hair's really curly today. Okay. So this gives you more of the neckline. So it's a built-up neckline, which also draws the eye down the body, because I don't know about you, but as I'm getting older, my neck is, it's always been my aging part. So anything that draws the eye down the body is really good as far as the neckline is concerned. It also has more of a, less of a cutout in the actual armhole. Because sometimes what I find is that the waistcoats or the vests are very cut out, and then it's harder to wear them with just say something sleeveless, because then it kind of shows more. This I feel is very flattering on the upper arms, even if you're wearing it without a sleeve. So when you're going into, when you're thinking of buying things that will last you all different seasons, you could wear them all different seasons, this is a great piece because it actually slims your upper arm. Right now you can't see that because I've got a sleeve on, but when it comes to the springtime and the summertime, you may want that, right? So this is really fun. Okay, so this is another way that you can do it. Now let's talk about some solid options. Okay, so what are some solid colors that you can wear? Because I get you, some women just do not like print. Like, it doesn't matter what I say about how it's your best friend and it makes you look slimmer and it helps you disguise and all such things. Because I've heard all of the reasons why women don't love print. I still love print like so much, but I have created solids because I've also had to work it out because I've had to be on QVC wearing solids with bloated days. And I don't want to have to worry about, am I going to have a bloated day or not, and have alternate outfits. It's just too much energy. So I'm just going to slip into this real quick, and then I will show this to you. So this is another way that you can do it that I find works really well. But there are some reasons why this works really well. Okay. All right. So I will explain it to you. Okay, so this is an elongating panel dress. There are two different styles, but this particular style, I'll show you real quick. The other style is this one. Okay, so this has got the panels going down the body. I have to say, as far as tummy is concerned, this one is like killer. It's so good. And I'll tell you why. Because of this. So it really de-emphasizes that, actually cuts in half. It's pretty incredible. Now you'll notice that there's still shaping to this. This is a thick cotton. It is not your t-shirting fabric that you are used to, okay? So you think of your t-shirts and you think, oh my goodness, it's going to be see-through, it's going to cling in all the wrong places. No, that's not what this is. This is good quality, thick stretch cotton fabric. Okay, I'm very fussy about the quality and the weight of it, because if it is too thin, it is not going to disguise. In fact, it's going to highlight. So that's what makes this possible, is because of the weight of the fabric. Then we've got this panel going there, and then this panel going there, and that panel going there. Now, it also makes you look taller, it makes you look slimmer, it's very elongating for those of you who are petite. Many of us are petite. It's fabulous. What you can also do to take it to the next level, again, I'm going to come back to this, and I know that this is counterintuitive, maybe even especially when it's in a solid, but look at how it changes the look when I add the belt. Now, you don't have to wear a belt. You don't have to wear a belt. You can wear it by itself, but look at what it does. Do you see how it draws attention there? Okay. Now, what is great about this dress is that because of that going down, it does draw the eye down the body. Okay. And I'm going to put it to the side. Can you see? Because of the shape. Now, you can't see the tummy. When I put the belt on, let's look. Let's look. Let's put this to the test, girlfriends. Okay, can you see how, because of the panels, because of the belt, you're not seeing the belly? So often what happens is that women will put that belt on and then they're like, oh no, it just makes my belly stand out. That's often how it feels. It isn't necessarily how it looks, because we're looking down. We're focusing on that as if everybody else is looking above us and looking down at our belly. We do need to look at the side, okay, because that is, people are going to see us from the side, but you can see how it works really well. And it draws attention. Again, what are people looking at? I know what I'm looking at. I know how focused I am, but not a lot of people are, right? Everybody else is just looking at you as a whole. So this is a great way to do it. Okay, now, unfortunately, this dress cannot be made into a short dress. It can be made shorter for you. If you're I'm 5'3.5". So if you're 5'1", you're 5 foot, whatever the case is, this can definitely be made shorter for you. So it's perfect when you get it home, but it can't be made into a short dress. However, this one can, okay, because of the panel placement. It's different, right? And you can have this one, you can have this one in these colors if you like, and vice versa. All right, so those are the options. Now, let's talk about pants. Pants are a pain point for us women, especially the bloated days, right? Like, pants can be lethal on those bloated days. So I'm going to show you something that I came up with that I'm very, very excited about. It took me a while. It wasn't a sudden thing, and I'm going to share with you in a second, but I have to take my boots off because I'm going to be... By the way, do you like my new boots? I love them. For me, these are like so 70s vibes. I love 70s. And I love platforms. I don't do anything uncomfortable. So, okay, so let's see. Right, now, let me pop these on. Oh, I'm going to need a top. So just a second. All right, so let me know in the comments, girls. Just say hello. It'll be great to see you. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. It does help. Like, comment, all that kind of stuff. Any type of engagement on this channel helps to get further. What I also want to say is that all of these items are from my collection, and you can see them below. They are listed below. If that is just complicated for you, simply go to tracygoldnewyork.com. You can even just Google it and you will find me. You will find me, and everything is on the website. Okay, so let me just get pants, girlfriend, is a big pain point for many women. Many women. I know for me, like jeans and pants, oh, I'll tell you, and please let them have stretch, and sometimes even still, they just feel so uncomfortable. So I wanted to create a pair of pants that was going to be really easy to wear, really easy to fit. Almost could just be like, it doesn't matter if you're having a bloated day, they're still going to fit you. You're still going to feel good in them, and they can handle your ups and downs in your bodies, and they look good, and they don't have elasticated waists. I hate elasticated waists. I just find it looks often like, it looks like gym pants, or it looks like something I'd want to wear on the couch and never be seen dead in, or often you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. So I wanted something that looks tailored, but that isn't uncomfortable. Very important. So look at how, this is how good. They have got a zip in them, but let me tell you, it doesn't need the zip, because you can literally just pull them down. I'm not going to pull my pants down, but you see what I'm saying, right? So there is a zip there for you just in case, like maybe you don't like pulling down, you want to unzip, whatever, you do you, okay? So this allows you to do that. Plus, it is a nice, soft, wide leg pant, which I absolutely love. So this is the thing. For girlfriends who are petite, One of the things you have to be careful of with wide leg is that you want to make sure that the wide legs fit really nicely in the waist and the hips and then flare from there. If it's baggy everywhere and wide everywhere, it's actually going to make you look frumpy and it can make you look much shorter. Much shorter. So we don't want that. You also want them long enough so that they can touch your shoe as well. Okay? So I know I just took my boots off, so I don't have shoes on. But long enough so that they can touch your shoe. Because what's great about this is that you can wear a heel. In fact, let me just put my boots on because you can, although they're brown and I know these are black, you will be able to see what I mean. Okay, hold on. Okay, so can you see here? Can you see how they touch? And I know that I've got boots on, but they literally touch the shoe. That's what you want. The wonderful thing about wide legs is that often nobody will know what a big high heel you're wearing because it's got it, you know, it's kind of hidden. Part of the heel is hidden. That's what you want. That's the length. And of course, here we fix the length for you so that when you get it home, it's perfect. And if we're not sure, we'll always go a little bit on the longer side because we can always cut it off if necessary. Okay, this also comes with a little belt. And the belt is strategic in that if you are losing weight and you want a little bit of that extra cinch, that little bit of security, it's there for you. Plus, I like it like this. I like to be able to do that because I think what that does is it draws attention to the bow. Okay, can you see the bow? Rather than to my belly. Now you can tuck in like I've tucked in or not. I'm going to show you the alternative. But you may or may not have noticed this doesn't actually have a waistband. This is not a waistband. It has a wide facing on the inside, and then it is stitched. It has the loops there so it stitches down. Now you can put whatever belt you want in there, or you can lose the belt entirely. Okay, so let me show you. You can lose the belt entirely. Hey, you could even use this as a little skinny scarf. That could be quite fun. That could be quite fun. Wear it as a little skinny scarf if you like. All right, now you want to take your top out. No problem. You can do that. And then what I always recommend, don't pull your tops down like this, girls, because that's going to emphasize your tummy. Okay, that's going to emphasize your tummy. What you can do, though, is just rouge them over the belly area, and then it's less obvious. Do you see what I'm saying? You've got almost like a ruching that happens over here. Really fun. Oh, I quite like this as a little scarf thingy. Like as a thingy. Yes, I quite like that. Okay, now let me put on the vest. So the vest and the pants are exactly the same fabric. It is a really nice textured. Let me come up to there. Can you see it's textured? It's really pretty. And it's just, oh, it's got like that luxe feel. You know, I'm not crazy about very flat black fabrics. I like it to have some texture. And so this has got that texture. And then again, you've got even a further emphasis of the waist. It almost creates this peplum kind of style. You can close this up. You can wear it open. And again, de-emphasizing your belly, and the pants are comfy. You can wear them anytime. You can gain some weight, lose some weight, and they're still gonna fit. You could tuck in if you want to. I quite like to tuck in. I have to say I find that works better for me, but it just depends on you and how you want to do it. And look at that. Look at how it transforms it. Plus, let me just also say at the back. So the pants are actually nice and curved, and that really helps to make your butt look really good. But it also keeps it from getting that gapey thing that happens at the back, right? Because if you've got it straight across, that's where the gaping happens. And I found that a curve works much better. You'll also find that my pants fit differently to others. Like most times pants are bigger in the back and smaller in the front. But you know, I find especially for us women as we get a little bit older and our bellies become more the focus, flat and really simple in the front that kind of goes to here is actually better. It actually works better. I can't explain it why. I can't explain why. I just know it works. tried and tested. My pants have always done really well in previous collections that I used to have. All right, so now I want to show you another option, and this is the jumpsuit. Now, this particular fabric is already sold, so it is gone, but you can have it in a different fabric, and I'll show you in a second. But let me just step out of the shot real quick. All right, and again, girlfriends, just to let you know that all of these items are from my collection. If you have something similar at home that you can make use of, feel free to do that. This is also an info session that gives you a whole bunch of tips and tricks and ideas. In fact, you may have some things in your closet and you go, oh, I can do that with it, or I can wear this with that, or whatever. But if you love the clothes, they can all be customized to suit you. They are available in size extra small to XXL and customized to suit your length as well. All right, this is one of my favorites. So I am quite well known for, I have to put on my I have to put on my boots, girls. I just have to do it. Okay, so putting on the boots, putting on the boots, putting on the boots. And let's see. See, this is fun. Oh, I like this actually. Yes, I do. All right. So this is how it comes. So when you get it home, don't be alarmed because this is not how I recommend that you style it. You could wear it this way, but I don't think it's going to be the best way. I think what is going to be so good is to style it in a couple of different ways. Okay, so first of all, there are slits in these pants. Okay, and so you can tie the slit. And what that does is it gives it some shape. So if you want to wear it loose, by all means, wear it loose. All right? However, if you're going to wear it loose, my recommendation is, this side is loose, okay? If you're going to wear it loose, my recommendation is that you belt it. Okay? So what does that look like? Let's go. Let me see, which one do I want to go? Let me see. No, I think I'm going to go with the brown, actually. I'm going to go with the brown, since I have brown boots on. Okay, so this is one of the ways, the little quick trick. Because of the volume, my suggestion is that you pull it here, and then you take it in front. Okay, you can always adjust it once you're done. It does take a little bit of getting used to doing this, but once you get used to it, you'll be fine. Okay, so this is a way to do it. All right, and I'm just adjusting. Can you see? Now what that does is that pulls the fullness into the front and gives you more tummy coverage. I mean, doesn't that look awesome? The front and the back is exactly the same, so you can choose which one works better for what you want to disguise, which side works better, all right? This, now, if you're gonna wear it loose, if you're gonna wear the pant loose like this, then my recommendation is that you wear it with belt. If you're gonna wear it tied, you have the choice. You can either wear it loose or you can wear it tied. It's up to you, okay? So, because the tying at the bottom gives it some shape and balance. I'll just be honest and say that I often do wear it loose. I often do. I feel like it works. I don't know why, but it just does. Then you can also take off the shoulder a little bit, which also gives a really nice, fun, sexy look, because again, showing some skin is going to de-emphasize the tummy. But can you see how this really works? Now, I have tried this in a solid color, okay? I have got one, and it's nice. The fabric is not as thick as the dresses that I make, but I have to say honestly that you have to belt it because it does show. And there again, it explains the difference between a printed fabric or a textured fabric and a solid color. A solid color is going to show much more, whereas a print disguises and you don't know what's fabric and what's flesh. Does that make sense? So You don't have to have an all-out print. You can go, I mean, this is dramatic in a way, but also subtle in a way, because it has texture, it has burnout. Do you see that? And then it's got dark pieces, and then it's got lighter pieces. So it just gives you that kind of interesting look from far, but it's not like whoosh, like super print. So you can play with those things. But I'm just being honest with you girls to tell you that it really does make a big difference when you're wearing a print or a texture. It helps a lot. Okay, the other thing, and I'm just going to finish up with this, the other thing that you can do is, whoopsie daisy, hold on. The other thing that you can do is to wear a waistcoat over it. Okay, so this is the black one. And again, then you could either wear it loose like that, or you could wear it like this. I prefer it like this. I think it's a little bit more cheeky and a little bit more fun. But this is great to elongate. The reason why you can wear it loose with unbelted with the leg loose is because you've got that cinching in the waist from the waistcoat or the vest. You guys call it a vest. Okay, so you've got that cinching in already, and this kind of makes it a little bit more cash. That's what I like about this look, is it makes it a little bit more cash. So you could wear, I mean, I've got brown boots on, I'd probably wear black boots, like even something a little bit more on the casual side. It will allow that. If you don't want to do the waistcoat, you could do a little cropped denim jacket. That could also work really well. So anything that's going to cinch in and give you that waist definition is going to be key. Anything that's going to draw the eye down the body is going to be key. So girlfriends, I hope this is really helpful for you, because I have learned the tricks, and I have styled, like, for 21 years I've been styling women just like you and me. Right? And I've tried a whole bunch of different things. And so these are things that I have found really, really work, both for me and for my clients. And so I hope it's helpful to you. Go and check your closet. Go and see what you have in your closet that can work for this type of thing. And then if you are inspired and you love this collection and you want to know more, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to hop on a video call with you. I did that just the other day with somebody, and she's like, I really love that skirt. I want to see this. So I was like, let's jump on a call. Let me show you different ways you can style it. We'll discuss how we can customize it best for you. It's about a relationship. It's not just about clothes, right? It's about me getting to know you so that I can help you create the wardrobe that you deserve. That when you look at your wardrobe and you going to that important meeting or that event and you want to look and feel fabulous, you can throw something on and you know it's going to fit you. You know you're going to feel fabulous regardless of what your body's doing on any given day. Okay, so girlfriends, thank you so much for joining me. I absolutely loved it. For those of you in my WhatsApp group, we can chat further after the show. And by the way, if you do want to join the WhatsApp group, it is a private group. Feel free to let me know. You will need to email me. You can email me at info@tracygoldnewyork.com. And you can send me your details and we'll add. Do not add details down in here in the description. Do not add your phone number in there. You would have to just send me and I'll add you. Okay, take care, ladies. Have a wonderful evening.